You're watching Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45.
All right, we have some breaking news to bring you right now. Police say they have located the driver of the vehicle involved in yesterday's hit and run in Winston-Salem. Now, you might remember these gruesome details we told you about. A man was killed after being struck by a car, and he was dragged for 3 miles through Winston-Salem until his death. Now, police say the driver actually stopped momentarily before continuing on, with 54-year-old John Otis still trapped underneath. Again, he was dragged until his death, a very gruesome detail there. Police are still investigating. They have said they have warrants for the driver, and they have located the driver of the car they believe is involved. Viola Demetra Spencer is the person they're telling us they have been looking for. Now, bond was set at $25,000. Again, they say this investigation is still ongoing, and if you do have any information, they're still asking for you to call police or Crime Stoppers with anything you can do to help them. Okay, moving on to the other news of the evening now. Breaking news tonight, several people are in the hospital after an accident involving a ride at the state fair. Officials say the accident involved the ride you can see in this video from Chopper 11. It's called the Vortex. It's located near the old Midway at the fairgrounds. We don't know the exact events that led to the injuries. Fair officials are confirming to us that 5 people were injured. Right now, we don't know the extent of their injuries. We do know they were taken to the hospital within minutes of this happening. Fair officials are holding a news conference right now. We're also being told that a ride inspector was on the scene shortly after the accident. They're also talking to at least a couple dozen witnesses tonight. Again, they are holding this news conference, and we're going to bring you any new information if they release it. Thank you, Bob. Several fire departments are on the scene of a massive fire on South Elm Street in downtown Greensboro. We have team coverage for you tonight. Officials just released new information about the conditions of first responders who were hurt trying to battle those flames. Our Caitlin Lockerbie will bring you that information in just a moment. First, though, at this hour, we begin with our Brittany Edney. She's live at the scene to tell us about the long fight to contain this fire. Brittany. Okay, we obviously lost Brittany's audio. Let me tell you that some of those firefighters were injured. This was a 4-alarm fire on South Elm Street in Greensboro. Reported just before 1 p.m. at the Import Night Auto Repair in the 800 block of South Elm Street. And crews have been on the scene for several hours battling this fire. That's some of the background in case we're not able to get back out there live to Brittany Edney. However, as I just said, some firefighters were injured after a roof collapsed at that location. Our Caitlin Lockerbie is live with the new information just released by the fire department. So Caitlin, what can you tell us about the firefighters and their injuries?
Well, Sharon, as you can imagine, the fire chief says that this has been a very difficult day for the department, but I can tell you that he says the injuries are not life-threatening. So we're live in Greensboro tonight. Caitlin Lockerbie, Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45.
All right, Caitlin, thank you. Good to hear none of the injuries are life-threatening. Now, why don't we head back out live to Brittany Edney to fill in some of the blanks about what led to this fire. Brittany.
Yes, Sharon. Well, this has been a 5-hour fight for firefighters, and they're continuing to battle these hot spots, all in an effort to get it extinguished. We're still seeing them head up into the bucket.